What is going on, lads? It's Mr. FIFA here, bringing you episode 7, I believe it is, of Road to 1 Million. And we'll get straight on with it and show you that I sold a Kiyotake for 40k. So I made a massive loss, but that's 40k now I can invest in players to sell on for more. So that, I don't know, it's about 10k loss. Isn't going to go too far. So the first player we got this week, well, this episode is a Berbatov in the 4-2-3-1. I'm expecting to sell him on for around the 33k mark. So if I go here, 33k mark is what I'm looking at. You know, quite a lot. Now, a nice bit of profit there. Going on to the final sort of players are silvers. I found it really quite good to trade with these silvers this week. You know, I got some nice deals. So the first player is this Nugent. 27,000 paid for him, and we should get, you know, the sort of 31k mark. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Pantilimon here, one of the best goalkeepers, silver goalkeepers in the Barclays Premier League. He's very tall as well, 6'7" is he, something like that. 4-2-2, so he'll sell on for about 11k, so that's a nice bit of profit. So if we type that in, and then we'll go on to the next player, Rose, Danny Rose, quickest left back in the Premier League, silver, 7,500. We should get 9k for him. So why isn't it working? Oh. Ah, there we go. So yeah, 9k. So if we list him up here, that's another nice bit of profit, and I'm aiming sort of around the 100k mark this week, hopefully. This episode, sorry, I don't know why I keep on saying this week. So I'm hoping for that sort of range. You know, I was on about 89,000, somewhere around there, so we should get that this week. Final players, Gary Gardner, 8,500 paid, and we should get 13k back, so another nice profit. The final things we've got to sell are these Paris Saint-Germain kits. They should sell for 300 coins. I was just testing out a method done by Coley Boy 3. This one should sell for 350 because it's the home kit, and it's about doubling your coins on kits as it is, you know, popular kits, and I might use that on my new series. So these are all the players we're selling up. Gary Gardner 13k, Rose 9, Pantilimon 11, Nugent 31, and Berbatov 33. So hopefully we'll sell these, and I'll be back when I do. What is up, lads? I'm back after selling a few of the players and investing some coins in some more players. I'll firstly show you some of the players that have sold. So the first player to go was this Berbatov for 33k, so that made a nice bit of profit, but I think the most profit we made was from this Nugent, which we sold for 31k, so a very nice bit of profit, as well as this Rose, 8,600. I think I paid like 6k for him. So yeah, some very nice profit on those three players. Then we sold the rest of the PSG kits, 300 coins there, 350 and 350 coins. So we've still got this Gary Gardner and Pantilimon to sell. For some reason they're not selling for the lowest buy now. I'll just keep on putting them up. Eventually they will sell. But I'll go on to the players that I have got. So the first one is an Informed Kolarov 4312. I want to sell him pretty quickly as his price will still keep on going down. Now the cheapest one in the 4312 is 19k, so I'm going to list mine for 18k. Oh. So, just to make it even quicker to sell, just because I don't want to sort of get there and like it won't sell, and then his price will go down even more, and then I'll sell him for a loss. We've got a Adriano in a 433, the only one on the market. However, the ones on the market, the cheapest one's about 41k. So I'm gonna try, you know, it's a bit of like, I'm just gonna try and sell him for 50k. See if anyone's stupid enough to buy it. If he does sell for that, that'll be over a 10k profit. Just to try it out. If it doesn't work out, I'm looking to sell him for like 45k, but I'll keep on decreasing his price until someone buys him. Next player is this Poplin in the Liga 1 FC Show. He's the only informed silver goalkeeper in in France and in the Liga 1. So 9,900 coins paid for him. There's only two others on the market with a buy now, so I'm going to go in the middle of those as he's in a 4-1-2-1-2 and try and sell him for 17k, which will be a very good profit if he does sell. If not, I'll just keep on decreasing his price like Adriano and I'll still make a profit. The final inform we have got is this Falk. He hasn't got very good stats and he's not in a good league. However, the cheapest one was 10k and I got mine for 6,400. So what I'm going to try and do is sell him for 9k, which will still be a very nice profit if he does sell. The final two players that I bought for this part was a Paul Scholes, just using a technique. I was just testing it out for the new series, see if it will work, which is coming soon, and it kind of does. You know, I got a Scholes 1,300. I should sell him on for around the 2k mark. And also we got a Hoylett, and I think I'll sell him on for around the sort of 1,500 coin mark. So not much profit, but it did work quite well. It's just I ran out of coins. I've only got 2,700 coins left, and then I'll list these two players up. I'll just check the lowest buy now again, and just see if they're not selling. I might just make a little bit of a profit there, which is alright, as some of these players will sell for a nice profit as well. So I'll end this part right here and then just wrap up the episode in the next part, where I'll show you all the players that have sold. So unfortunately, at the end of this episode, we have finished just shy of 100k, which would have been nice to have reached in this episode. However, we will definitely reach it next episode, which is quite nice. So I'll just run you through the players that have sold now, which is everyone. First is Adriano, 41k. You know, I was hoping 50k, but realistically 45. But unfortunately, no one would buy it, so I put him up for 41k, and he sold, which made us a really nice profit, about 5k. So there's nothing to go wrong with there. Poplin, he sold for 12k. We bought him for 9k. There's nothing wrong with that amount of profit. This Falk, I was unsure of whether he'd sell, and I thought it'd be a big mistake. However, he sold quite quickly, which is nice, and we bought him for like 6,800 coins. So 9k we sold him for there, and that was quite nice. And then Scholes 2k, he was just a minor investment. I didn't really invest many coins into him. And then Pantilimon 7,800 and the Gardner 8,000. I think the Pantilimon still made a slight profit of about like 20 coins, but Gardner made a loss, which is kind of unfortunate, but never mind. We'll just invest in the next episode and make even more profit. So 100k is where we're at, and trading will seem to get a tiny bit easier, as more profit will be made on the bigger, more expensive players, and so hopefully it won't be long before I can tell you that we've made $1 million. So apart from that, lads, please do leave a like if you've enjoyed this video, subscribe if you haven't, and comment how much trade profit you've made in FIFA 13 Ultimate Team. As you can see, I've made 128k trade profit, which isn't too bad, just starting from scratch in pure trading, and this is only on one account. So apart from that, lads, I hope you've had a nice day, and I'll see you all next time.